My parents disowned me, so I became rich, but now they want me back in. When I was 17, I got the letter accepting me to Stanford on a partial scholarship. I ran to show my dad, but instead of hugging me, he threw the letter in the trash. "We need you at the gas station," he said. My parents owned this small-town gas station that barely kept us afloat, and they expected me to take it over. That night at dinner, my mom kept staring at her plate while my dad told me I was being selfish. "Who's gonna run this place when I'm old? You think you're better than us?" When I tried explaining about computer science scholarships, he slammed his fist on the table so hard his coffee spilled. Not another word. I applied for extra loans in secret. When the acceptance package came, my little sister accidentally mentioned it. Dad found the papers in my drawer and went ballistic. He threw my clothes in a garbage bag while mom cried in the corner. "You choose that fancy school over family? Don't come back." I slept in my car the first week of college, too embarrassed to tell anyone. The financial aid office found me washing up in the campus bathroom. This counselor named Janet helped me get emergency housing and a cafeteria job. I ate leftover pizza crusts from the dining hall most nights. My roommate Eli noticed I never had money for laundry. He taught me to code on his old laptop during weekends when everyone else partied. We built this stupid app that helped students find the shortest walking routes between classes when it rained. Just a campus map with timestamps of when buildings unlocked side doors. The app was glitchy, but students loved it. Soon the university newspaper did a small story on us. Then Eli suggested we add features showing which dining halls had the shortest lines. We stayed up for 72 hours straight coding that update. During junior year, my phone died because I couldn't pay the bill. When I finally got it working again, there were 3 voicemails from my sister. Grandma had died. They didn't even tell me about the funeral. I cried in the shower so Eli wouldn't hear me. After graduation, a tech company in San Jose hired me. Not Google or anything fancy, just a small startup with decent pay. I rented a real apartment with actual furniture, not milk crates. Each month I sent $50 to my sister for college, but never put my name on it. The app we made in college? We kept working on it nights and weekends. Eventually, it grew into a platform for small businesses to track inventory across multiple locations. Nothing revolutionary, but it solved a real problem. When a bigger company offered to buy us out, I almost fainted seeing all those zeros. I bought a house. Nothing mansion-sized, just a 3-bedroom with a yard for my dog, Pickle. I was sorting mail one day when I saw a letter with my hometown's postmark. Inside was a newspaper clipping about our company's acquisition with a phone number scribbled on it. I recognized my mom's handwriting. When I called, she sounded older, her voice shaky. "We miss you," she said. Dad got on the line too, talking about how proud they were, how they always believed in me. Something felt off. I agreed to meet them at a diner halfway between our towns. When I arrived, they looked smaller somehow. Dad had this fake, cheerful voice I'd never heard before. After awkward small talk, he pulled out a folder. Inside were foreclosure notices for the gas station, medical bills. He'd had a minor heart attack last year. Mom needed knee surgery. They were barely making it. "We're not asking for much," Dad said. "Just enough to save the business. Family helps family." I looked at these people I hadn't seen in 9 years, and something inside me broke. Not from anger, but from finally seeing the truth. They weren't evil villains, just small, scared people who never imagined a different life. I took out my checkbook and wrote an amount that would cover their immediate needs. As I slid it across the table, I said, "This is a one-time thing. I'm not your retirement plan." Dad's face hardened just like I remembered. "After everything we did for you," I cut him off. "You did the bare minimum as parents, and when I wanted more for my life, you threw me away." Mom started crying. I felt nothing. As I got up to leave, I placed my sister's college acceptance letter on the table. "I've been paying her tuition for 2 years. She starts at Berkeley next fall. Don't you dare stop her." They've called 12 times since then. I haven't answered. Some family ties aren't meant to be repaired. Sometimes the only closure is knowing you broke the cycle.